Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading for January 2020. Wow, that's the first time I said that, guys. You're the first one. Happy birthday, happy holidays. Your birthday falls in a strange place, right? My granddaughter's birthday is on December 26th, and we follow the Christmas tradition, so she doesn't love that her birthday is the day after Christmas, but it's what it is, right? So anyway, happy birthday to you all. I'm so happy that you are joining me for another year. This will be going on my 5th year now on YouTube, and thanks to all of you, we keep growing and growing, so that's beautiful. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and look into Capricorn for the month of January. This, of course, is for Capricorn Sun, Moon, or Rising. I know some of you are intuitively guided to the reading, so welcome. You may have planets in the sign of Capricorn, or you're in love with a Capricorn. So whatever brought you to the reading, welcome, guys. Let's go ahead and prepare ourselves for a reading. What that means is just go ahead and take a few deep breaths. Go with the flow. Release the outcome. And let's just see where it takes us. As always, feel free to ask your guides to give you clear signs of communication. If a reading is for you, a particular message is for you, ask for the signs, and in some way they'll illuminate it for you. Just helps you trust or follow the process, let's say. And let's begin. How is the new year going to be for Capricorn? And those intuitively watching, how's the new year going to be? What do we need to know? We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 3 of Swords. And look at this, we have the Ace of Cups. I feel like someone's defending their choice over someone. And this person has probably hurt you in the past, and people know about that. And this may be the energy of wanting either them, well, I do feel like it's them, like wanting someone back into your life, but you don't have a lot of agreeable energy around you, or you're feeling that way. We have the Tower. Okay, so here you are defending the Tower. You're defending that Tower. And from that Tower, whatever happened in that Tower, it brings out the 3 Swords. So, that Tower brought you pain. But nonetheless, you're defending it. Defending a person who may have caused this Tower in your life. I know you're directly affected by this Tower. And this could certainly be you bringing the Tower into someone else's life. And defending your reasons. I feel like why you're defending it is due to past energy. So something that happened in the past is that these people are very aware of. You know, I feel like someone thinks you're turning a blind eye to someone else. Interesting how you're defending the Tower, though. We have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like someone comes in and makes you some type of offer, right? Asks you out on a date, asks you to do something again. You know, in some way wants to mend that heart of yours. And I just feel like you're going to say yes. You're going to Princess of Pentacles. It's like you've been through some type of enlightening over someone or the situation. It's like you come out of this situation, you come out of the Tower. Granted, I know that your heart hurts over it. I know it has to do with love. But because of that Tower, it seems to put you in this energy of searching. So I'm searching for a particular answers, let's say, particular, I want to know something about love. Let's just say love in general. We have Judgment. So, whatever happened in the Tower forces you to start something new, right? To start a new type of life, to start from brand new energy. I have the Nine of Cups. Get your last card out here. And I have the High Priestess. On the bottom of the deck, I have the Princess of Wands. So I feel like the Princess of Wands, yeah, we have the Magician underneath it, the Alchemist underneath the Princess of Wands. So I feel like through the Magician, I'm learning something, right? Because here I have the energy of you seeking. You're seeking something. I'm seeking certain types of answers. In what? Well, directly relating to love. Maybe in this Three of Swords, you know, why something had to happen, how something happened. I'm seeking clarity of that, but I feel like it's even bigger than that. And I have the High Priestess below that, so I'm wondering, you know, is that who you're seeking your answers from? The High Priestess to me is the ability to see through the veil, maybe for just a short period of time. Maybe I can only see a couple steps ahead of me, but it's in my benefit to see or feel something. It's like the High Priestess, you know, it's like you go to her door and you explain, you know, I'm seeking answers about love and why certain things have to happen, right? Why certain things did happen in my life. And I come to you, you know, as far as I can go for clarity. I want to peek behind the veil. Some of you, this may be the energy of someone that you had lost and, you know, seeking their guidance, but you're definitely seeking, and you're seeking of a spiritual nature. So I feel like you're seeking your answers on a spiritual level about someone. You know, it's like someone comes in, right, after I've experienced this Tower moment with them, whether it was the cause of the Tower or the Tower happened to me. Definitely someone else in this Tower moment. When the Tower falls, it does send me into heartbreak. Again, whether I was active in that or not, it doesn't mean I didn't feel the effect of the Tower. So you do feel the effect of the Tower. through that feeling of the effect of the Tower is like it triggers something in you, right? Something is triggered within you, probably meant to be. This trigger then sends you on a quest, and the quest is about love, the way love works, where love is, that type of thing, why love to work that way. I feel like part of the question is the pain attached to this love. Now, I feel like for someone, there's a very particular reason why you're doing this, and it's because someone who was in this tower with you seems to be back, okay? They seem to be back. They seem to want to start new, right? Start anew with you. I feel like you have opposition around you, or you feel that you have opposition around you. You know, I get this a lot in a reading of, it just reminds me of, you know, a real quick story, but, you know, there's somebody in particular that my daughter dated, and when they fought, she would tell me all the negative things and all the bad things about this person, and, I mean, she was young then, but would tell me all these things, and then, lo and behold, a week later, she'd call, I'm in love again, we're getting back together, and of course, what would my natural reaction be? Like, are you kidding me? Did you forget everything that he's done to you? Did you forget, you know? And I feel like this is the energy that some of you are dealing with. You may also be saying that to someone, but nonetheless, I do feel like either I am anticipating that's what's going to happen, or it is what's happening. All right, but nonetheless, I feel like you're kind of quieting that anyway, because again, I have you now seeking, and you're seeking of a spiritual nature. I also feel for some of you, you know, this offer comes in. Now, I don't think I'm talking for everyone about someone from the past. I feel like what I'm talking about in general is love and the ability to allow myself to live within that energy, right? To be able to give love and, importantly, receive it, right? Open myself up to it, because how can I be full of love if I shut myself down to, you know, love? And, you know, I feel I have the 9 of Cups down here, so I feel like I've had enough time to recover from the main pain, okay? Because I feel like, you know, some of that pain may linger on. It just kind of lingers. But nonetheless, I do feel like I'm in the healing process, and not just that, I'm starting to feel good about my life again. I'm starting to feel good about my life. And I do think some of that, like the ability to allow yourself to heal and feel the guidance, I do feel like that was also part of the quest. And, you know, I just have to say, it kind of feels meant to be, like something triggered you, and through that trigger, it sends you on this spiritual quest. And it is about love. All right, let's bring the clarifiers out, which is going to be the crystal vision. And let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, cards are acting weird. Alright guys, start at the beginning. I have the Knight of Wands. I feel like that's the energy of something rushing back to you. Something is rushing back to you. It definitely feels like it's something that's coming in towards you. You know, the Knight of Wands can be a little chaotic energy because it moves so quickly. And it's coming over that Seven of Wands. So it's through that chaos that it kind of puts you up in arms, right? Maybe makes you a little uncomfortable, a little unsure of how I'm going to handle things. This is someone who I feel like is coming on strong. Again, whether it's someone from the past or someone new, it's coming in towards you. So that tells me a couple of things. It tells me it's unexpected. I feel like for some of you it's already happened, but I feel like it's unexpected. I do feel like it kind of stirs you a little, right? It triggers your passionate side, but it's also triggering. I don't know. For some of you, I feel anger, and probably both. Probably both. We then have the Seven of Cups, which I mean, you know, it's pretty clear what's happening here. So then I have to make a decision, right? I have to decide. Do I want to accept this? Do I not want to accept it? Again, whether it's someone from the past, someone new. It's someone who is pretty bold. I almost feel like, you know, of course they will take no for an answer, but I feel like they're coming across like, I'm not going to take no for an answer. And again, man, double the chaos. Double the chaos. Double the fun, right? But no, because I'm unsure what to do here. This is probably what you're seeking, right? On a spiritual level. Like, who is this person? What is this? Is it meant to be? You know, I may be asking a little bit too many questions here. Because, let's face it, they're not coming into a nice, calm... Well, I shouldn't say that, because maybe you are nice and calm in your life. And then it's just the energy that they're coming in. It feels quick. It feels bold. It feels I'm not going to take no for an answer type of energy. And it throws you up in arms. You don't clearly know what to do about this. Now, why? What am I worried about? Why do I even have these fears at this moment? I feel like it's a little bit of outside influence. So people outside of you telling, you know, putting out their suggestions. But I also feel it's the energy, you know, remember how I said that I felt like there was energy lingering? Well, here it is. So it's the linger of previous pain, previous heartache. All right. Gave myself to someone I trusted. I give it all. And then the tower, right? The tower happens. So before I even make a decision towards this person, I'm, for some reason, taking all in this consideration. I have a feeling that someone thought I had this all under control. I really thought I had all this under control. I really thought I was completely healed. You know, I really didn't even know that I still had that lingering energy in me. But this person immediately brings it out in you. It's not always a bad thing. Sometimes, especially within a soulmate energy, because, you know, a soulmate's here to help you, and you carrying that lingering energy, because you do have judgment down here, which talks about a rebirth. It talks about allowing myself to have that awakening, right? You're seeking it. You're definitely seeking that awakening. Even seeking, like, to open up my heart chakra, my third eye chakra, right? So you're seeking that type of energy around you, but it doesn't seem to help you in this type of energy. So I thought I had that covered. But man, the second this person came in, it's just like, bam, it's all back again, right? So it's throwing, so this person comes in chaotic energy, and it throws you into that type of energy. Immediately, it throws you into that energy. And I don't think you expected it. Again, I feel people are saying, I thought I had that under control. We have the Star card of Aquarius. By the way, we do have the Knight of Wands over here, so that can be Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and, you know, I consider a Knight to be, you usually younger energy, someone who's younger than me or of a younger time, of an earlier time. Chances are that it is of an earlier time because it's kind of showing me, making me feel like, you know, why else would I automatically jump to this type of energy? Now, it's interesting that the star comes out over the Ace of Cups because the star is about, excuse me, it's about remaining hopeful. You know, remaining hopeful over what? Well, over the Ace of Cups, love. It is the energy of also manifesting. We have the Magician over there too. So sometimes I get exactly what I asked for, and then it freaks me out. Right? Oh my God, there it is. It opened the door. Oh my God. Right? Be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. So it has you in that energy of wanting to manifest. You know, the star and the Ace of Cup together, I don't take that energy lightly. Like, I don't want just anybody, right? I want someone who's going to love me, right? And someone that I can love. So this is the energy of wanting that. And then bam, someone comes in and immediately throws you up in arms, okay? For many different reasons, but I just want you to see that. Now, maybe this hasn't happened and it's giving you, you know, forewarning of how your energy could turn in that type of way. Again, it's also attached to the Tower. So whatever you consider the Tower that threw you into the Three of Swords energy, heartache, this person seems to be attached to it. Let's keep going. We have the Nine of Swords. Well, we have the Five of Swords. And we have the Devil. So we have your card coming out. We have the card, your card coming out over the Prince of Cups. This just clarifies to me that this is something of a love offer and it's coming to you. Okay? It comes to you. So let's look at this for a second. So I look at the Tower. Again, it's showing me your direct energy within that Tower too. So over the Tower, we have the Nine of Swords, and we have the Five of Swords. So I feel like what I'm thinking here, where my worry is at, because there's a lot of swords, right? Nine of Swords is excess worry. I'm overthinking. I am overthinking. And due to my overthinking, I just can't receive clarity. So it's showing me where my worry lies is in the split up. Will it happen again? Will we be the way we were? Will we be new? Right? Will I be? Doesn't always have to be they. Will I be? If this is someone new that's coming in that's making you a proposition, it still freaks you out, right? Because this person's being, you know, I don't know if I want to use the word aggressive, but again, like they lock in on you and that's that. But it automatically is sending you in a tailspin. I mean, automatically. Above and below, I'm seeing it. So I'm fearful that that a split up will happen again. I'm fearful of what could be the end. So I'm thinking about the end before I even start the new journey, right? I'm already kind of talking myself out of it here. It'd be really hard energy to go into a relationship right here. And I have a feeling you thought all of this was healed. Damn, I thought it was all gone. Here it is again. And that's okay. It doesn't mean you have to go through another dark night of the soul and all that. No, it's just to look at, be aware of, you know, maybe readjust if you choose, right? But you don't want to be in the Nine of Swords energy. Nine of Swords, you know, I mean, I have anxiety about love. I have anxiety. I'm not trusting myself at all. I'm certainly not receiving guidance. You know, it's coming to you, but you're not in tuned in the Nine of Swords. You're deep, deep in your own head, deep in your own thoughts, and repeating thoughts, right? So just be careful of that. It feels like a trap. It does. It feels like a lower energy trap that you don't have to fall for, okay? But so I'm looking at the end before I even begin. That's part of my fear. That what's happened before just happened again, right? Why wouldn't it? So you're not sure whether to trust. Though, at the same breath, I have you up here wanting to manifest, right? But I want to manifest unconditional love. Well, Spirit would tell you if you want to manifest unconditional love, then you have to come from unconditional love. This over here is more of a fear-based energy. Again, I can correct all that. That's all man-made. That's all made in my head. I can correct all that. I have that power over myself and over my thoughts. I may not know that I do, and maybe this is what I'm learning through my discoveries, is the power I have within myself, right? Because these are opposite energies. This is more like dark night of the soul, and this is more of looking for that awakening, right? I'm looking for that awareness. I had the hangman. Okay. I don't hate seeing the hangman here right now because sometimes we need to take that pause in life. You know, this is about like, hold your horses, you know, kind of like just hold your horses for a moment. Even if I'm thinking of manifesting, like I'm longing for a partner and I'm actively trying to manifest this into my life, I feel like it's saying, wait a minute, whoa, you know, see where your energy's coming from before you move forward. So the hangman is, you know, you certainly, this is also man-made energy, right? Self-created energy. I put myself in this hole, but I don't do it for nothing. I do it here to seek clarity. And it has you seeking the clarity. It's almost like saying, until you seek that clarity you're looking for, just hold your horses for a moment, right? You don't need to rush, even though maybe someone up here is being somewhat aggressive. That's all right. You know, that's all right. Just move at a comfortable pace. I also feel with the hangman coming out the way it is with the attached energy, what it also is talking about is you know, I'm seeking an answer here, and it may be what I'm seeking is, should I give myself to this person? You know, right off the bat, I want to say, no, you don't have to give yourself, but you can give some time, right? You can give an afternoon. You can give a chance. You don't have to, right off the bat, give your whole self. Okay, so don't think that, you know, whatever the situation is, if you're interested at all, which I know you are, all right, I know you are, though it's wrapped in fear, but I know you are, and outside influence, so you've got a lot you got to deal with. You just have a lot you have to deal with. Then we have Temperance, card of Sagittarius. So, Temperance and the Hangman coming out side by side. This tells me that if I stay in tuned, I'll instinctively know when to move. Right? This is the energy. It says, dear, trust in the red flags, right? Because if there's something you need to be leery of, we will give you the signs. We will give you the signs. So try to put this energy to bed once and for all and trust in us. And I feel like some of you, that's exactly what you want. You want to be able to trust your intuition, your guides, right? That's what you want. Sagittarius, or I don't know what, well, it is Sagittarius. Temperance is saying, this is all divinely guided. There's nothing you really have to fear. No one is saying go from A to Z. This is about A, and then B, and then C, and then D. And eventually you arrive at Z, okay? This is taking those baby steps. This is also the energy of, you know, I want to trust my intuition. Well, then you have to start trusting it. So the only way I can start to develop it is by starting to trust it. It's usually that very first thing. right? Maybe when this energy rushed in towards you, it felt great, right? It was enlightening. It filled my heart. Somebody is interested in me in that way, and they're being, even though maybe I don't like people who are aggressive, right now I'm kind of digging it, right? So that's my initial thoughts, but then I start thinking, shit, I'm going to get hurt again. Damn it. I can't trust myself. I don't know what to do, right? All that fear, thoughts playing over and over and over in my head. So it's taking those baby steps, test your intuition, talk to your higher self, ask them, send me little challenges and let me see how I'm developing and how I'm learning, right? Because you are learning. You're not just learning, you're absorbing that information. You're absorbing it. You're absorbing the way of the world, right? And love of the universe, okay? Ace of Cups to me is the love of everything and everyone. It's unconditional love. It's pure. It's for you, and it's for you to give, right? It's not something I hang on to. I feel it, and then I give it. And that allows me to keep expanding within it, within that energy. So anyway, this is about divine timing. This is about, and a lot of times the divine timing just means that there's things going on behind the veil that you don't know about, okay? And maybe you're not meant to know about it. Maybe we're just not meant to know. I already know that we're not meant to know everything. Because, let's face it, part of the fun, if you want to use that word, in life is exploring these type of things, exploring the unknown, okay? So, I know that you get a peek, okay? So I'm not sure how that's going to come to everyone. Some of you, again, it's going to be an intuitive feeling. Others, it's going to be signs, and ask for these signs. And I feel like that's what you are doing. You are asking for the signs. So you will receive the signs. But I just got to look at that energy I'm in. Am I still over here? Because it's hard to receive signs in that type of energy. It just is. And I want to be careful not to manifest from that energy because, I'm in, if it's a dark night of soul, then I'm just, I'm requesting more of that, right? It says take a moment, pause, check your energy, right? Throughout the day, maybe check your energy. What are you putting out there? What are you absorbing in? Do a check on yourself. If it feels good and it's right, fine, go forward. If something is not feeling right, stop for a second, see what it is. Is it a red flag? So they're going to be plentiful. This isn't about trusting all the people who are around you. You certainly can, but I don't feel like you're quite in agreement with them. And listen, nobody knows what's on your soul level. They don't know that. Right? Except we all understand pain. We've been there, but we all handle it differently too. Anyway, I just feel like you can trust. This is very trustworthy energy. Very spiritual energy. It's just saying you don't walk this path alone. Use us, right? Use us. Use our energy. Use our guidance. That's what we're here for. Some of you, it may be just the beginning of starting to feel like you're getting messages. Knowing without doubt that you're getting messages. And that is really what it's all about. It's the trusting. When I get to that point, well, I just start moving through life in a different way. All right, let's go down the bottom. I am making these rather short for January, just because you guys know I have not moved yet, and but I am getting ready. So I have so much on my plate. I almost thought about not doing January monthly readings, and I thought, well, how can I not do them? I have to do them. So I decided to make them a little bit shorter. All right, let's get down to the bottom line. I'm sorry, I'm not picking the cards up either. So we have Judgment, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the High Priestess. We have the Nine of Pentacles, beautiful. We have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly. Look at that. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So we go from the Nine of Pentacles into the Ten of Pentacles, also coming off the Nine of Cups. I kind of love that. And hello, the Unknown card coming over the High Priestess. I can't tell you everything, right? I can't take the fun of life out for you. If I told you everything, what fun would it be? This is about you creating, right? Creating from scratch. Believing what you're creating, right? See it in your mind's eye. So anyway, we have Judgment. Judgment talks again about that rebirth, right? Can be doing something again or doing, I'm coming from brand new energy though. I'm not coming from regret and sorrow and all that. I'm letting that go. I'm letting it go within Judgment. So above Judgment is the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is about building a business, building your worth, building your foundation. It's about the importance of the time period in this, right? Making sure my own foundation feels strong. That's important. I feel like that's what your guides are saying. Listen, sweetie, if you're feeling uncomfortable about this proposition up here, how you can clear that energy, right, is to build up your foundation. Maybe within this tower, some of you lost a home, right? It could have been through divorce, what have you. And this is the energy of, I won't let that happen to me again, right? But I don't want to say, I won't let that happen to me again and in a negative, hard type of energy. No, I'm preparing myself here. I'm building, maybe before I didn't have a strong foundation. And this split up, this tower, kind of forces me into the Nine of Pentacles. But the Nine of Pentacles is about success, right? It is using one's creativity and building upon that. It's also the energy of guardian angels helping, right? So not just worried about your love, also worried about your money. Bringing that spiritual and the earthly together, both strong. So I have you over here in independent energy, but then I have you in the Ten of Cups. I get this all the time in the reading. Listen, this isn't about when will love come in. This is about what kind of energy best suits me for when love comes in. What kind of energy will help me bring in the type of love I'm looking for. This isn't just any old love up here. This is someone I want to commit to, and I want, and they will want to commit to me. This is the ultimate type of relationship up here, and this is what I'm wishing for. This is what I'm waiting for. This is what I'm hoping for. It's what I'm actively trying to manifest. Maybe I'm not today, but I had been. It's in, I don't know if I want to say your DNA, but it's in your energy of that. So perhaps your guides heard you, right? Perhaps Source heard your prayers. They heard your call. This is Judgment after all. We hear you. We heard you. Now we're presenting you with new energy, which a lot of times means a new path, a new direction. Through that new direction, it, for many of you, gave you the ability to work on your own foundation, to build it up, maybe from the ground floor up. That's okay. You'll never regret it when you're past that ground floor. If anything, you'll be proud of yourself. So it has you doing that, and then learning to love myself even in single energy. So even if there's no one else attached to me, it's the energy of learning to love myself and building my life. This is you building your life. And I feel like that's why this energy up here is chaotic. I'm just sitting here building my own life, right? I'm just doing my thing. I'm making my money. I'm making my home look good. I'm feeling good within my home. Starting to feel good within myself. That type of thing. And then bam. I mean, is that not the way the universe works? Right? I'm just settling in here. However, here's this seed of intention that was planted whenever you planted this. We already know it's been heard. Now I feel like it's being answered. If and you can look at this too, like when I wanted to manifest this love, what energy was I coming from? Was it coming from all this fear over here, or was I here with all the possibilities? Where was I at? Just keep, do a little check there. I have a feeling your reading is all about doing these little checks to really help you in your life. But nonetheless, so then I have you going from the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. This tells me, with the Ten of Pentacles coming over the Nine of Cups, that if you choose to get into a relationship here, right, if the signs feel like they are flowing for you, this energy of working on your own foundation is going to make you feel a lot different in this next relationship. You feel a lot stronger. I have a feeling I felt shaky earlier, and now I have this strength about me. Capricorn, that's so important for you, right? I don't see you saying to anyone, I want you to take care of me. I mean, sure, we may say that, but I feel like in your heart of hearts, man, you want to take care of you when it comes to your foundation. You want to make sure you are covered. And some of you haven't felt that for a little while. Don't think that the Tower doesn't come in just so you can move into that energy, right? So it's about that journey. So now, anyway, have you come into the Ten of Cups? Following that is the Unknown card. Well, I don't know if I accept that. I feel like I want to know a little more, so I'm going to take some cards below. We have the Ten of Cups. Oh, look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Four of Wands. Wow. It's a very trusting relationship. This is someone who's a lot like me, in the best of ways. This is someone who's got my back. You have their back. We see eye to eye. This is someone who becomes my best friend, my confidant. This is real commitment. This is real commitment between two people. And the word commitment is even, I don't know. So we have the Ten of Cups. We have the Hermit card of Virgo. And we have the Two of Swords. Now, Ten of Cups showed up in reverse. But I'm not really feeling it in reverse. But we can read it both ways, right? Because I feel like no matter what, I know that you end, and I'm feeling like this Ten of Cups for some of you, why it's in reverse, is because of the energy of the Ten of Cups. It's a very emotional type of energy. And Capricorn, I don't know how well you sit in that energy, right? Much like Virgo, where, at least in the beginning of our lives, we don't tend to just, I don't know, give everybody words of endearment. It's not really who we are. It doesn't mean we don't feel it. Doesn't mean we're not compassionate, empathetic, all of that. But it takes a while, I feel, anyway, just for what I've read, and because I'm also Earth, takes a while for us to develop the emotional skill. Now, I also feel sometimes if you hurt an Earth sign, boy, can they retract, right? They can retract right into themselves, and it can be hard to get through that iron gate. So I feel like the Ten of Cups is merely showing me of a relationship that was. I feel it was very emotional. You may have felt like you had a lot of love for someone and they had a lot of love for you. But I do feel like it ran more on the emotional side, which may be what brought us to this Five of Swords, which is the fighting over something. It's that tough communication. It can be tough words, right? We injure each other through our words, that type of thing. I feel like for some of you, you were just sitting in the wrong energy, because I feel like you are meant to sit in the Ten of Pentacles, not the Ten of Cups. Okay, I don't know. This is just what I'm picking up. It's the stability with, so maybe I jumped into a relationship before I even knew what I was going to do in life. Before I knew where I was going to take my career, that type of thing. Maybe I had children and I didn't work. I stayed home with the children, which is ridiculously hard work. but not necessarily financial gain from that, right? I couldn't think about my savings. I couldn't think about, maybe the money wasn't mine to control, but whatever the fact is, again, that's that energy of, I just don't feel like you had a lot of control. And then I don't mean over them, I mean in your life. Like, I didn't have a lot of say-so. But I was in love. And I feel like now you're being put in the rightful place, so to speak. I know you must have learned some tremendous lessons within this Ten of Cups reverse. You know, Ten of Cups reverse too. I can go in really, truly loving someone and thinking they love me on that level too. And next thing I know, like, they're hurting me left and right? They're cheating on me. They're flirting with other people. That type of thing. Like, where did it all come from? Where did it all come from? It's not what I was wishing for, not what I was hoping for. But yet, still something major learned in that, right? And then bam, the Tower. Because it's not really any longer where you're meant to be. All right? Because you put in another call. And that call had been heard and answered. And it is like, it's just putting you in the rightful 10. In the right one. So, let's come back down here. So we have the Hermit. So the Hermit is coming over the Nine of Cups, and I know for some of you it's the energy of Virgo, especially with the 10 connected right to it here. But this is also the energy of, in the Nine of Cups, how did I get to the point where maybe I just started loving myself again, where I started to get some clarity, some empathy, some compassion. This is the energy where I go within. I'm seeking outwardly, but I'm also seeking inwardly. And I love that it's next to the High Priestess, because whatever I'm seeking in here, I'm receiving. So you're able to receive these answers, right? But you're in the energy of the Nine of Cups. So I'm not in the Nine of Swords. I'm not in conflicting energy. Somehow I calm myself down, right? Even if I have that, it's like doing meditation. And through my meditation, I receive the clarity that I need to move on, because it's like, even with the High Priestess, I have the Two of Swords over that. So this is the energy. Do I trust my spirit? Do I trust my mind? Is it my mind, my thoughts? Because I have to make a decision over here. Well, we go right back to the beginning. It's over someone. So this is not, I'm not sure if the messages I'm receiving are true. Right? Is it what's meant to be? Is it written in the Akashic Records? Has it been written yet? So I just got to be a little leery of this information. And, I'm looking at this Unknown card, and I feel like it's the energy of, again, we can't know it all. We just can't. And some things just haven't been written yet. You have the opportunity to create your life in any way you want it. You just got to pick up the paintbrush and start creating, right? This says get out of your head and get into your heart. Get into your heart energy. And, in the Two of Swords, again, am I asking Spirit, where will I end up? Where will we end up here? Will we break up again? Well, Spirit's like, you know what? You got free will. It's going to be up to you two. If you don't want to see the Tower again, then all you got to do is not be in the energy the two were in before. Right? It's that type of thing. And it's taking those baby steps. I feel like taking the baby steps is the one way, if I really can't feel guidance yet, taking baby steps is the one way I can somewhat guarantee myself. If my main concern is, will I get my heart broken again? Listen, if for some reason your heart gets broken, you will recover. You will. All right? What's more sad is when I no longer allow myself to love because of heartbreak that was. So I'm just not going to allow myself to love anymore. That is, of course, your choice. That is a free will decision. No one can go against it, right? That is yours. No one will try to go against it. If you say, you know what, I don't think I'm ready yet. Okay. Okay. You have spoken. Okay, I feel like I want to take, but look at this. We have the Four of Wands here on the bottom of this deck. So, this, I feel like what this is telling me, much like the Princess of Wands is the underlying energy, I feel like this is 2. So this is what I want. I do want this type of relationship, right? I just want to be able to trust within it. There just are no guarantees in life. That's what the unknown card says. There are no guarantees because of free will. But the best way to make your chances the best they can be is choose an energy level. Choose where you put your energy. Do those energy checks and remember that you also have a paintbrush in your hand. You can change an outcome all by yourself. You have that power. This is about not wanting to know the end before I even accept the beginning. Look at that, with the Wheel of Fortune underneath the 4 of Wands. So I feel like, for some of you, I do feel like this is someone coming back, and I do feel like you're going to give them another chance. And for others of you, I feel like this wheel is talking about the energy of, it's almost like I feel like you've been at the bottom of this wheel. It's yin and yang. If you've been at the bottom, you will rise to the top. It's just the way it is. If you're at the top, you know that there's going to be, this wheel's going to turn, right? I got to be able to ride the whole wheel, not just the top of the wheel. I got to learn myself through all of this, right? How do I normally act when I'm down here? Do I give up? Do I think it's over? You have the lotus flower right there. The lotus flower grows through the muck. Through the muck. It needs the teeniest, weeniest, tiniest little light, and it will grow, and it will blossom. So we're like that too. When we're down at the bottom of the wheel, we have to remind ourselves that that wheel turns for everyone. Everyone. We can help this wheel. We can help turn it in the direction we want. It's in energy. It is in our energy. So, I think I'm going to leave it there because I feel like at this point, it's going to come down to your free will. Look at that, the Knight of Pentacles. So, wow. I love the Knight of Pentacles energy because this tells me whatever's coming in is trustworthy. It's a trustworthy energy. It is a, listen, maybe someone had really, really worked on themselves. It may have been a great amount of time you've been waiting also. It's just says trust in the time. Don't hate, I don't know, don't regret time that you've been by yourself. Like, all is important. All of it's important. But I love it because this feels really trustworthy to me. It feels really grounded to me also. Someone may be coming back into your life now grounded, who was ungrounded in the past. Well, look at that, the 10 of Wands. Could also talk about the energy of, someone having a lot of burden on them, on their shoulders. Maybe you had a lot of burden on your shoulders. It's an energy through 10 of Wands we have to go through. The 10 of Wands doesn't say just quit, right? Quit. Because no, if I quit, then the Tower comes in. I either finish this or the Tower comes in. It's just that type of energy. It's also a period in life when I am carrying a lot of burdens. Maybe this is when I'm raising my family, when I'm beginning my career, where maybe it's the end where I'm taking care of my parents. Whatever it is, you feel a direct responsibility to it. Unless this is the person that's coming back. But I feel like you may even have similar stories. So, however long it took, that's how long it took. So the wheel moves. Here we go. Here we go. And if I have to know the final destination, well, there it is. This is commitment. But this isn't about the commitment at the end. This is about building it. Building it to that point. Building it to that point. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. I want to thank you. First of all, I want to thank you for allowing me to do a somewhat shorter reading. I don't know. I think we're still going to hit an hour, though. But thank you. Thank you, as always. Thank you for helping me through 2019. Thank you for everyone who subscribes, everyone who leaves their beautiful comments. Even if you don't leave your comments, I kind of feel your energy. Just thank you for being part of my life and allowing me to be a part of your life. Thank you for the donations. Please keep them coming. Thank you for the subscribes and the likes. Please keep them coming. And I will keep my readings coming to you. I love it. We're right where we're meant to be. So, I will see you next time. Have a great new year. Great holidays. And, you know, let's move into this energy. This is keeping the hope alive. That we all can have this unconditional love. I love you guys. I'll see you soon.